Would you look at this? Beasley axes aged care shadow minister over branch stacking. I wasn't bloody well axed. Ray, I wasn't. I stood down. There's a difference. Oh, bloody hell, look at this. What time is it? Oh, Craig said they should be gone by 10. Righto. Here we go. Morning all. Hope I haven't kept you from your cappuccinos. Now, let me take this opportunity to clear up some facts. As I indicated in my press release, it was my decision and my decision alone to stand aside as Shadow Minister for Aged Affairs. Having said that, let me say this. In the lead up to the election, the Labor Party must focus on one thing and one thing only, unseating the Howard government.
Can you confirm that Labor Mayor Barry McKenna is the one accusing you of branch
Gary,
stacking?
let me say that I absolutely welcome the party's internal inquiry into branch stacking allegations, and I'm absolutely confident that I'll be cleared. That's all I have to say. Thanks.
Mr. Dunn, what impact will these damaging headlines have on your wife's chances of being elected to the Senate?
Bloody hell, Craig. I thought you said they'd be gone by 10 o'clock.
Yeah, sorry, mate. They usually are. They're hanging around for that new Liberal guy. Some nursing homes closed down in his electorate.
Bugger nursing homes. We have but one agenda, knifing that left-wing bastard, Barry bloody McKenna.
Tony.
Lester.
Craig. Lester. Message from Kim. Don't concern yourself with Barry McKenna. He'll be dealt with appropriately.
Lester, reassure Kim. I'm not wasting a brain cell on the bastard. Good. Oh, and Lester, don't forget, there's an agreement. I fall on my sword, kill off the controversy. I'm back on the front bench straight after the election.
That remains Kim's understanding.
Hey, remind him there were 3 witnesses.
Tony, our leader holds you in the highest possible regard.
Well, I'm honoured, Lester, which is preferable to shitting myself, which I would be if I hadn't arranged 3 witnesses.
Just you remember, Tony, leave Barry McKenna to us.
He's all yours, Lester. OK. How can we cut McKenna's balls off?
Mr. Fielding, can we have a few words, please, Mr. Fielding?
There's no drama. I know One Nation's standing a candidate against me. It's their democratic right. In the words of my leader, John Howard, I abhor their policies. I uphold the democratic right to take part.
Not about One Nation, Mr. Fielding.
It isn't?
Mr. Fielding, you're on record as describing Bronwyn Bishop's handling of the inspections of nursing homes as exemplary.
Well, that's right.
Would you
This
Fielding, a nursing home having passed inspection with flying colours was closed down by the Health Department.
Well, I think you better talk to Mrs. Bishop about that.
The home is in your electorate, Mr. Fielding. Would you care to comment?
I can't comment until I am in full possession.
Mr. Fielding, please, just one more comment.
No comment, please.
No. Good morning, Mr. Fielding.
Michael Fielding, I'm Vanessa Hawkins. Your new advisor?
Oh, hi. I'm sorry, I've just had some distressing news on the way in.
Yes, I know.
You do?
Yes. Michael, I can't believe...
Mr. Fielding, please.
I can't believe
could
Bronwyn
Bronwyn's
Bishop's
office hang me
didn't
out to
advise us
dry
of
like that?
closure.
That home
It's
is in
your
my electorate.
after
We have to
all.
find out which
I've
one.
got a call into them now.
My
This
first
is
ever
very
doorstop.
embarrassing.
Bronwyn seems so capable. It can't always be her
Under
fault.
terrible circumstances.
Terrible? It's tragic. This sort of balls up only gives Tony Dunn more ammunition.
Tony Dunn was sacked on Friday.
Oh.
It was in the paper.
Well, I haven't had time. I've been a bit preoccupied, Vanessa. I've now got One Nation to deal with.
Don't worry about One Nation. Right now, Bronwyn Bishop is more of a problem for you. So, we need to find out exactly which nursing home is closing and why. How many are there in your electorate?
I don't know. Maybe a dozen, but they're all very high quality. It's a very respectable area.
Yes, well, we'll soon find out how respectable they are. Oh, what a mess!
So you were in Alexander Downer's office?
Yeah, that's right.
You swapped a minister for a backbencher?
Yes, but Alexander might not be around after the election.
Yes. Well, still, it must have been interesting, all that foreign diplomacy, exotic countries. International incidents?
Well, actually...
What exactly was your specialty in Mr. Downer's office?
Everything. I was his receptionist.
I see. I've just got to duck out. Tony Abbott wants to see me.
It'll be about the doorstop.
Oh, well, I better get going then.
Just agree with everything he says.
Don't let him get to you, mate.
Yeah, thanks, brother. Jesus! Could I be any further away from the party room? Kim's office? The chamber? Christ, I'll be flat out trying to get to a bloody division. No, don't get up, mate.
Oh, sorry, mate. I was just catching up on a few things.
Yeah, no, wait, leave it. Don't unpack. Unpacking's permanent. This isn't permanent. It's a couple of bloody months to the election.
No worries, mate.
Oh, yeah, you can unpack that. But you know what I'm saying, mate? As soon as I unpack, I'm rooted. Psychologically. McKenna's won.
No worries, mate. Understood. So where's Tanya?
Oh, no, she'll be here. She just wanted to fly down a little bit later.
Doesn't want to be seen with you. Now you're just a lowly backbencher.
Just don't you start, mate. Now, Barry bloody McKenna.
We would have got away with it if you hadn't been greedy.
Hey, mate!
Well, mate, if you hadn't signed up so many new members in one go, McKenna wouldn't have known a third of them were dead.
Hey, where's my autographed Allen Border commemorative port, mate?
Buggered if I know.
Oh, Jesus, I'll have to go back and get it myself. Come on. Anyway, if I hadn't signed him up, he would have.
Yeah, right, bloody hypocrite.
Oh, mate. Hey, listen, mate. Hey, you're all right with this, aren't you? I mean, you can wear a couple of months out of the limelight, hey, in the sin bin.
Mate.
That's all right. I had to ask because, you know, we've travelled a lot of bloody kilometres together, you and me, taken a lot of bloody scalps, too. Hey, Kev, mate.
Bloody Barry McKenna.
Well, you know, it's typical of the left, hey?
Who needs Howard crapping on us when we've got the left?
Never a truer word, mate. And hard to win government when we're the only ones with our eye on the ball. I'll catch you. He's out. The left's going to roll him for pre-selection. Now that's McKenna's whole agenda with me. He wants my seat over my dead body.
Kev's no loss. He's a bloody idiot.
Yeah, that's not the point, mate. He's one of ours.
Michael,
Oh, g'day, Chris.
so the Abbot gave you the rounds of the kitchen, did he? Don't worry, mate. We've all been there.
Mr. Fielding.
Oh, you got the name of that nursing home yet?
No one was answering the phone in Bronwyn's office. I've just been around there. They're all at a half-day seminar on sharpening your communication skills.
Oh, for God's sake. I've had to turn my pager off. I've had half a dozen messages from journalists.
Ask them the name.
Well, that is how most information's passed around here. What did Tony Abbott have to say?
Oh, I couldn't repeat most of it. He berated me. Said I shouldn't have said it was one nation's democratic right to stand.
The PM said it is.
Well, that's what I said. He said that I should pay more attention to the context when the PM says what he says.
It's only their democratic right to stand if they give us their preferences.
That's right.
Not that they're worth much these days.
Are you sure you were only a receptionist in Downer's office?
Yeah, well, I kept my ears open. Alexander's advisors were always explaining the basics.
Announced that she will stand in the seat of Clifton, which was held comfortably by Liberal MP Alan Fielding for 25 years until his recent death. The seat then went to his son, Michael Fielding, in a by-election with a vastly reduced majority.
Why am I standing for One Nation? Well, I might live on the North Shore, but I'm an ordinary Australian. I deal with ordinary Australians every day. And they ask me,
look at that outfit.
What can One Nation do for us? And I ask them, well, what is Michael Fielding doing for the people of Clifton? And I tell them, the same thing his father did for the past 25 years. Nothing.
What does she mean,
Michael
nothing?
Fielding got into Parliament on his father's name. It's called nepotism. Jobs for the sons.
I won that
And he's
election fair
carrying
and
on the
square.
same
That by-election, I won it fair
private
and
school
square.
tradition that his father did in completely ignoring ordinary Australians. People who are proud to call themselves ordinary Australians.
What the hell's the ABC doing promoting these people?
Mark Fielding's office.
I thought Jonathan Shire
Yes,
was supposed
Mrs.
to be getting
Fielding,
things
of
under
course.
control.
Just a moment. Your wife? Clifton is safe from One Nation.
Let's hope so. Oh, darling, you are not going to believe the sort of day I've had. Good grief. No, don't do anything. I'll handle it. I'll call you back. Oh, and Carolyn, don't tell anyone. Bye.
Problems?
I know which nursing home's closed.
Great.
My mother-in-law's.
She owns it.
She's in it. Was in it.
Holy dooly. Who knows?
But it's closed?
No, who knows that she's your mother-in-law? That the local Liberal member's own mother-in-law has been tipped into the gutter? Thanks to the actions of the Liberal government's Minister for Aged Care? How often did you visit her?
They're not likely to know me.
Okay, look, we've got to get those people relocated fast before the connection's made and the media's onto it. Just leave it to me. I won't be long.
Tanya, welcome to the Boondocks.
Where's Tony's office?
Oh, it's a long way down there, stuck between the Dunny and Darren Mellum's office, Siberia. You'll hate it. Mrs. Tanya Dunn really gives me the shits, Lester.
Oh, she'll be out of the way in the Senate very soon. I've got some bad news.
There's actually going to be an inquiry into the branch stacking.
No way, no. No, I'm afraid Tony's agreement's fallen over.
I'll turn it up.
Yes, I know. Tony was more than smart. He had witnesses from the three factions, cross-factional testimony to an agreement.
So how can Kim renege?
Kim never reneges, he just never delivers.
Oh, semantics. How can Tony lose?
Barry McKenna. If Tony gets back onto the front bench, Barry's threatened to release all the dirt he's got on the right. Branch stacking, travel routes, porking of staffers. Obviously, we've got our dossiers on the left, but nothing to match Barry's, unfortunately.
Yet.
Yet. But the fact remains, subject to ongoing negotiations, Tony's future looks like being on the backbench. Now, there's nothing personal. He remains a valued son of the right.
Poor bastard. What about me? Advisor to a bloody backbencher.
Hey.
Hey, Tan.
Jesus, they could have found you something closer.
I know.
I didn't even know this part of the building existed. Hey.
Hey, Doc, it's me. Yeah, how close are those McKenna Bank documents?
Hi, Gina. Thanks for this.
Yes, no worries. Nicole, this is Ness.
Hi. Hi,
This is
Nick.
Nick. Nick's just started in Heffernan's office.
John Cypher's still around?
Heffernan says he isn't, but I have to refuel the photocopy machine every morning.
Steve-O. Hey, mate, it's Craig.
I'm so sorry we didn't advise you about that closure, Ness. We didn't advise anyone, not even the PM.
What happened?
Bronny didn't know.
Did anyone in the department know?
Well, of course.
Well, who?
Well, whoever it is isn't admitting to knowing.
That's what I assumed.
Listen, you know you mentioned that job in Simon's office? Oh, shit, he gave it to her. He must fancy her.
Anyway, it's got worse.
I know.
No, you don't. Michael's mother-in-law.
Michael Fielding's mother-in-law was in the home.
You knew that too?
Everyone in Heffernan's office knows Cypher's still around, but no one's admitting to knowing.
Gazza. Yeah, it's me. Hey, any word on that vacancy in Kerno's office? Yeah, of course I'm interested.
Okay, look, if the media gets hold of this, Micah will be humiliated. Bronny has to get everyone from that home relocated absolutely ASAP. Is it feasible?
Anything's doable in Bronny's office, you know that, Ness. It's just a matter of bypassing her.
Mate, I never said that about her. I love her. She's a great asset to the party.
G'day, mate.
No, it's Michael. Fielding?
Tony. Done.
So, Tony, you've been dropped off the front bench.
No, mate, stood aside. The greater good.
So when can we expect to hear some Labor policies?
Well, Kim's putting them into words of 10 syllables as we speak. Oh, no, let me think now. Nursing homes, kerosene bars. Oh, that's right, it'd be 7.
Well, I hope it works out for you.
Phoenix and ashes, mate. Phoenix and ashes. I'll catch you. Tony, done? Yes, mate. Half an hour. All of a sudden, life doesn't get any better.
You've got the McKenna documents.
No, maybe something better. I'm off to Queanbeyan, Riverside Plaza, Queanbeyan.
That's interesting.
Yeah, say no more, but I might have to miss question time. So do us a favour, will you call McMullen's office? Tell him there's been a death in the family.
You've used that. You've killed off your entire family tree.
God, Vanessa, where are you?
Michael Fielding's office. Miss Grattan from the Sydney Morning Herald. I'm sorry, Michelle. Mr. Fielding has just stepped out of the office. Can I get him to return your call? Good, good. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Nobody at home? There's got to be an opening for an advisor somewhere.
Age-old problem, Craig. Opposition staff has sent government, they smell gravy train. Who in their right minds is going to miss the gravy train?
Christ. I think everything's under control with McKenna and I've calmed Tony down. Although Tanya has hit town, so who knows what she'll get up to.
We've had to bite the bullet on Tony. We've tried ever so hard, but we're not in a position to damage the left to the extent that Barry McKenna can damage us. So Tony won't be back.
Jesus.
He'll be brought into the loop tonight. It's not going to be pleasant. You might like to be there.
Kev.
Riverside Plaza, Queanbeyan. The only reason I'd go to Riverside Plaza, Queanbeyan is to meet your deep-throated aged affairs.
And guess what? You know the nursing home the health department closed? Guess who was a resident?
Who?
A Tory mother-in-law.
Which Tory?
Mick Fielding.
Howard Camp, incompetent waste of space according to Costello Camp.
And their flat chat trying to get her and the others into somewhere else before the media find out.
Great story. Well, you've got 2 options, haven't you? Pass it up the line to Beasley or drop the bomb yourself.
No, mate, there's only one option. Pass it straight up the line to Kim, letting him know you could have dropped it. Letting him know it doesn't matter where you bloody well sit, you deliver the goods. Come on, I'll come with you.
No, mate, there's a third option.
No, there isn't, trust me.
There is. Screw him. Tell him nothing.
What?
Mate, I had a shitload of credits racked up over Bronny. I could have ridden it out. They panicked. Chose one of their gutless short-term options.
Tony, you're not punishing them if they don't know what they're missing.
Exactly.
I don't care. I know what they're missing. It gives me satisfaction. So that's it. Screw 'em.
I lied to Michelle Grattan.
She'd have expected you to.
She would?
Of course. Now, more importantly, I have found the perfect nursing home. My mate Gina went through the party's head office, tracked down a huge donor to the party.
Not HIH Insurance.
No, this is a 5-star facility. Plenty of spaces. They understand our problem. Everything will happen with maximum precision, minimum publicity.
You are a lifesaver.
You, Polly's, only think you run this place. Now, they're expecting you and your wife at the home at 5 o'clock. I've got to get you on the next available flight.
3 bloody witnesses. And the cowards found a way to back out.
It's a factional reshuffling of portfolios, Tony. Fact of life in the Labor Party. Kim shed a tear for you.
Kim sheds a tear for grass when it's cut. Lester, rack off.
Good on you, comrade. I'll take the message back to Kim that you wore the decision like the loyal soldier of the right you are.
3 months, 6 months, a year, 3 years in the bloody boondocks. I can't do it.
You don't seem surprised.
I'd have been surprised if they'd delivered on their promise, Tanya.
Stuff 'em. I'll show 'em what a loyal soldier I am. I'm going to drop the bloody nursing home story. Let the bastards know who they've shuffled into bloody oblivion. Craig, get Laurie Oakes up here. Now. Tell him it'll be worth the walk.
Ness,
Gina, what's wrong?
has Michael left yet?
Yeah, of course he's due at the nursing home right about now.
Oh, God. You will not believe what I have just found out. You have got to stop him.
Looks nice.
Looks great. Under the circumstances, it looks fantastic.
The mobile phone you have called is switched off or out
Oh
of
my
range.
God.
Call again later.
Why is your mobile phone turned off?
Sorry to keep you, Mr. and Mrs. Fielding. You can go in now.
Thanks very much.
Mr. and Mrs. Fielding, how nice to meet you. Especially you, Mr. Fielding. Now, there was nothing personal in what I said on TV. All's fair in politics, or so they tell me.
Mr. Fielding, is it true you've done a deal with One Nation? Mr. Fielding! Mr. Fielding!
Anyway, it's Mick Fielding's tough bloody luck. You set foot in this sewer, you take your bloody chances.
Nursing home nightmare took a bizarre turn today when One Nation candidate for Clifton, Mrs. Marion Bridgefoot, revealed that Liberal member for Clifton, Mr. Michael Fielding's own mother-in-law, was left homeless, with the health department closure of the facility recently cleared by Bronwyn Bishop's own inspectors.
Mr. Fielding, is it true you've done a deal with One Nation?
The Liberals can't even look after their own relatives. What hope have they got of looking after total strangers?
The community standards, it's long overdue that change, and we welcome that change, but we yet to see the details.
So the proposed changes prevent MPs from having...
Oh, God! Here comes Laurie. Then you've got nothing to tell him.
Lock the bloody door. Lock the bloody lights.
I went back to head office. Marianne Bridgefoot was a huge donor till 2 years ago.
How can the Liberal Party's head office not know that a former huge donor is standing for One Nation?
She's still on their mailing list.
Someone must have known.
Well, of course someone knew. Someone always knows.
The wheeling and dealing on the backbench continues next week when Corridors of Power returns. And tomorrow, join our favourite time-travelling doctor as he heads off on another adventure after a mysterious call from the future. What dark secret will he find? Don't miss Doctor Who, 7:30 tomorrow night on ABC. But stay with us now for the music trivia of Spicks and Specs.